I'm Nicole Crane.
And I'm Kevin Condon.
We're ABI's public policy team, and part of our job is to analyze legislative races. And so this afternoon we just want to talk a little bit about what are some of the Senate races that are in play this year. The Iowa Senate is currently in control by the Democrats with 26-24, and the balance of power is really hinging on a couple of districts. So taking a look, maybe, Kevin, if you want to start with two of the open seats that we're really targeting or looking at closely.
Sure. The first one is Senate District 15, the Newton area, the seat being retired from by current Senator Dennis Black. The Democrats have nominated Chaz Allen, former mayor of Newton, which is one of the population centers of that district. Chaz has, certainly that's going to be his foundation of support and where he's going to spend most of his time, I think. We've got Crystal Brunts on the Republican side, having just come out of a competitive primary that we expect to see both of these candidates kind of take up a pro-business message. Both of them have significant business experience, so this one's going to be a close one from the perspective of the business community as far as how folks come down on the registration advantage. Right now, Chaz is up 4 points on just simple plain registration numbers, so that could come into play as well as that race progresses. Another open seat is current Senator Sandy Greiner. She's retiring as well. Both Democrats and Republicans had primaries for this position. Kevin Kinney is the Democrat coming out of the primary, as is Michael Moore on the Republican side. We don't know as much about those two folks from a business perspective. We look forward to engaging them more as the summer goes on to figure out how they might come down on the issues. But this race specifically is one to watch because of the registration numbers. It's a dead even race just on registration, so we expect that one to be pretty much inside the fishbowl as the summer moves forward. So, Nicole, I know you want to touch a little bit on current incumbents who might have a tough race ahead of them.
Absolutely. And in the Senate District 15, just to piggyback on what you were saying, that was controlled by Senator Dennis Black, who is a Democrat. We worked very well with Dennis Black, and then Senate District 39, Sandy Greiner was a Republican. So both the Republicans and Democrats really are trying to hold those two seats, even though they're open and both the candidates have a fresh slate. Whereas we have a similar situation in the competitive challengers, I guess. Senate District 41, State Senator Mark Shelgren is a Republican. He's being challenged by Steve Siegel. When Mark Shelgren was elected for the first time just one term ago, it was definitely seen as a surprise to many in the political area and even to probably some in his district. The registration numbers there actually have a +9 advantage to the Democrats. So Senator Shelgren is a very charismatic guy. He's a very unique individual, and we know that he will be out there working. We don't know a lot about his challenger. He was part of a competitive primary, but Steve Siegel definitely in the numbers has an advantage. This is one that if the Republicans want to keep their numbers or to try to get the majority, they have to keep Senate District 41. The other race is Senate District 5 that is currently held by Democrat Senator Darrell Beal. He's a longtime incumbent. He is being challenged by Tim Kryenbrink, who is a Republican. The registration numbers there, typically Senate District 5 has tilted towards the Democrat, and again, Senate District 5 is the Fort Dodge area and some rural areas outside of Fort Dodge. It's been tilted, registration numbers have been tilted to the Democrats, but with redistricting, now the Republicans actually have a slight voter registration advantage, about a +2. So this is one that if the Republicans want to take control of the Senate, they're going to have to play in this race. And you know, Senator Darrell Beal is everywhere, and he does a lot of constituent work. So this is definitely going to be an expensive race for both the Democrats and Republicans, and one that can determine what the numbers look like at the end of November for both Democrats and Republicans to control the Senate. So moving forward, you'll hear more about some of these races and others as the summer progresses. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon.